This is not financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. Double check you're subscribed to the channel, double check your notifications are on, and if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly, because these criminals are doing everything in their power to suppress the channel, because they are terrified of more people becoming aware of all the fraud and corruption in the United States stock market. Listen, when you see articles like this where they're saying we are fools for buying GameStop shares, okay? This is the naked shorters showing their fear of GameStop, okay? And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GME. That's not what I'm telling you. What I'm telling you is this. When you see FUD articles like this tell you that you are a fool for holding on to GameStop, you know the naked shorters know that the end is near, okay? Let me tell you guys something. If GameStop was a fool's bet, do you think they would warn us? They wouldn't warn us. They wouldn't tell us. They would short the stock and just sit back and let it crash. They do not care about our money. But then they put out articles like this, which in my opinion, I don't work for the SEC or the DOJ or the FBI, but I consider this to be market manipulation. Because what they're trying to do, they're putting out articles that they know to be false to try to get people to sell their GME shares at these ridiculously low prices. I mean, let's look at the full picture. Once the current bond offering is done, GME is going to be sitting on $10 billion in cash and cash alternatives. $10 billion. Does that sound like a company that you would be a fool to buy? A company that has more cash on hand than its market cap? Okay, GME is in a position that 95% of companies wish they were in, where they have more cash on hand than their entire market cap, which means that the possibilities for GME in the future are endless. And I know I'm going to sound like a stuck record, but I believe GME is going to be the Berkshire Hathaway of this generation, because they have the cash on hand and they have Ryan Cohen. And I believe they're going to make the right investments to change the entire trajectory of GME. They're telling us we're fools. But if you look at the recent SEC filings, I guess some of these big dogs are fools too, because the institutions are going long on GME. They're going long on GameStop. And here's the thing. Are they buying real GameStop shares? No, they are buying counterfeit. And they know they're buying counterfeit, but they don't care, because they know these naked shorters eventually are going to have to buy back all the shares, the real ones and the counterfeit ones. And I know I'm going to get comments. They're not counterfeit, they're synthetic. Let me tell you guys something. They only use the word synthetic to minimize the criminality in what they're doing to us, okay? That's why they use the word synthetic, because counterfeit lets you know that it's a crime. The bottom line is this. Every day, these bad actors who've been naked shorting GME for the last 5 years are going to keep putting out FUD articles to manipulate AMC retail investors to exit the play. And once again, I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell GME. But when a company's sitting on more cash than their market cap, in my opinion, that is a very, very secure company. And with GameStop, the share price is severely undervalued. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think these FUD articles are market manipulation? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.